Hello and welcome to Quietly Talking Movies ASMR channel. My name's Bart, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing a newest release by Warner Brothers Home Entertainment, which is a Zavvi exclusive, and the film is Todd Phillips' 2019 Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro. So I'm really excited to have that one from as a collector's edition. I have previously obtained, and I have the Amazon exclusive, although it's no longer an exclusive, Steelbook in 4K Ultra HD, like so. But as you know, since I love collector's editions, when they announced a collector's edition, I immediately pulled the trigger and pre-ordered that back in June or July. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to have this. I love collector's editions, and this particular one is very reminiscent of the Warner Brothers Ultimate Collector's Edition. It has all the bells and whistles of that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. As you can see, for some reason, Zavvi decided to send me that in the Warner Brothers Home Entertainment packaging, which is used only for transit. So Zavvi is supposed to remove that packaging and send only the item. So it was basically double boxed, right? The item is packaged in this box, and this box was also packaged in another standard box, which they weren't supposed to do. So as you can see, that's essentially that, right? Box for transit only. Please remove before sold in store. And I'm not sure whether anyone else has received packages in the same style, but I don't mind at all. It basically means your item is very safely stored, because this packaging is specifically for those items. At the same time, it's actually not the first time I actually received this package. Some time ago, around a month ago, I ordered American Sniper Collector's Edition from Amazon. And lo and behold, Amazon also sent it like this. So, like so. So I'm not sure whether that's a new thing that they're doing when it comes to the Ultimate Collector's Editions. If that's true, I'm very happy with that. It means that basically they care, yeah, it's all good. Alright, so without further ado, let's unbox it, right? So it basically opens like this, and it houses the collector's edition with minimal movement available in this cardboard box. So you can basically remove that. This is pretty solid, so it's all good. As a Warner Brothers fan, to be honest, I feel like I want to keep that. Okay, and here's the item itself. So on the Zavvi website, it's called Joker Collector's Edition Zavvi exclusive with Steelbook, and at least on the website, on images, it actually looks a lot slimmer. It is actually a little bit on the thicker side, not on the thicker side, it is of a regular size, and when it comes to the spine, which I'm pleasantly surprised by. I wouldn't want basically like a very thin, almost the one that we've received with National Lampoon's Vacation, right? It was kind of like a thin collector's edition. This is a little bit thicker. We're actually having a new artwork, that's one thing. There is a new artwork included in that, which is not featured in any other promotional materials I have seen. As far as I'm aware, this edition is very similar to something that they've had in other European countries, I think like in Germany or in Italy, which was so apparently like very big, like an oversized. But for the UK, they actually downsized that and they made it like this, which I'm very, very happy with. Yeah, so a new artwork never seen before in the UK and probably not even in the US. And the spine, we're actually getting the 4K Ultra HD logo, Joker, DC logo, and the updated 2024 Warner Brothers logo. In the back, we're actually getting the film's synopsis, information about the special features, as well as the information about what the collector's edition actually contains. So we have the film on 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray. We got the Steelbook, we got the rigid slipcase, A3 poster, 3 art cards, and the laughter condition card. So it's very nice to actually have that. And when it comes to the technical details of the film, so on the 4K, and I'm going to be speaking only about the 4K, and the film is actually presented in 4K in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos as a sound. For some reason they don't have the Dolby Vision logo in here, but I know for sure that this film does have Dolby Vision. And it is presented in 1.85:1 aspect ratio, as was the release of that film. Here you have the contents in a way. You got the Steelbook and all the additional materials housed in an envelope. Very nice indeed. So it seems that the 15 logo certification is a sticker, so you will be able to remove that. For some reason I can see, not sure if you can see that as well, they probably misprinted the J card. The J card has a orange outline, which means that it probably by mistake put a 12A certificate, which they're not supposed to, because that film is not for 12 age people. So they basically put another sticker on top of the printed version of the certification with a 15 logo. So it is a sticker as well. Alright, well, let's take a look, and I'll also be putting on my gloves because we're actually going to be handling steelbooks, and I'm also going to do a little bit of a comparison between the steelbook that we're actually getting in here versus the older steelbook from Amazon. here's my knife. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. So, by the way, I should mention this release from Zavvi actually came out today, which is as of the date of the recording, which is the 23rd of September 2024. So I'm reviewing and unboxing it on the day of its release. However, I believe this video I'll basically upload on Thursday, so it's going to appear a little bit later on my website, on my channel, sorry. Okay, so the slip box is glossy, as you can see. There is no spot glossing involved in here. As mentioned, the 15 is a sticker. The spine is glossy as well. So it's definitely not like the other DC Batman collector's editions, which didn't actually have a lot of glossy material. They had a lot of spot gloss, but they weren't actually glossy in that aspect. Alright, so let me put that out, and as you can see, the back is all black. Alright, so here's the slip box in all its glory, and I'm pretty relieved, to be honest, because on the images you can actually see that it has almost like a 4K Ultra HD blu-ray collector's edition writing on top of it, like on the images on the website, but it doesn't have that, so we're all good in here, which is really fine. We only have this J card, which is removable. Okay, here's the bottom. It's basically, the whole thing is black, with the exception of the front cover. Alright, so let's unpack it. Yeah, nothing inside. White cardboard paper. Bridged slip box. Very nice. Okay, and here let's show the Steelbook, which, to be honest, looks great. I'm very happy with that. So we got the same artwork as in here, so there is no difference at all. And the finish is a matte finish on the Steelbook, which I love. I love matte finishes on the Steelbooks, and all of it is golden yellow, I would say. There's nothing on the back, unfortunately, but I don't mind. It still looks nice, and you got the standard credits on the bottom from Warner Brothers, and yeah. So the credits actually include the previous standard Warner Brothers logo from 2019. so not the 2020 yet. So the ones of like we have seen on, for example, films from 2020 to 2023, but the one before 2020, which is the 2019, and before, I think, for around, well, 20 years, if not more. Okay. And here is the inside. So we're getting our discs, which it seems to me they have been updated. The discs have an updated logos for Warner Brothers. You got the 4K disc, a red one, which is a double layer, dual layer, 66 gigabytes, as was before, and the Blu-ray disc, 50 gigabytes, as was before. And here is the inside of the Steelbook. So this is Joaquin Phoenix as Joker putting on the makeup. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that, especially as a collector's edition. I think it's going to work really fine. If you're a fan of the movie and if you like collecting, it's going to be basically up to you whether you actually want to pick up a standard steelbook of this film. I mean, this one, if you want to pick up this, which I think is still available normally, or basically if you want to pick up the Zavvi's collector's edition. For my favorite movies, like Joker, I prefer to have the collector's editions. So. Alright, so here's the envelope. It's as well glossy. Unfortunately, like the ultimate collector's editions of the Batman movies, the envelope or any writing in here is not spot glossed. So there's no spot glossing at all on this release. Okay. And it's all yellow like everything else. Here we have the contents. Okay. So this is the laughter condition card, which is apparently made in 2020, so it's not something that hasn't been used before. Okay. Forgive my laughter, I have a condition. More on back. This is a laminated card, so it's very nice, rigid. Okay, and here's more. It's a medical condition causing a sudden, frequent, and uncontrollable laughter that doesn't match how you feel. It can happen in people with a brain injury or certain neurological conditions. Thank you. Kindly return this card. Very nice. That's a nice touch. Okay, here is the poster. And it's a A3, quite small poster, which features the same artwork as we've already seen for this one. Unfortunately, there's no title on the poster, so it's just the Joker on display here. The paper itself is not also like of the highest quality, but it will do. And here are the art cards. The art cards, as far as I'm aware, are essentially posters. Some additional artworks of the poster for the film. So we have Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, put on a happy face. This is kind of like new things. Another one, put on a happy face, nothing on the back. And another one, Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, put on a happy face. Okay. So that's it when it comes to the additional contents. So that being said, you kind of like feel, what are you actually getting for the actual price? So this edition costs, if I'm not mistaken, £39. So it is the same price as other collector's editions, including ultimate collector's editions that we've seen in the past. However, you can actually see that when it comes to the contents, the number of art cards that we're getting, that it is actually a little bit of skimp on details. Some people might say that they don't like the Steelbook. I think overall, I think that's also my feeling, that there's too much yellow in here. Everything is yellow, everything is the same artwork. You're actually getting the same artwork on the slipbox, on the Steelbook, the poster, it's all the same artwork. I'm generally fine with that, but I understand and I already anticipate that some people might find that a little bit, not off-putting, but disappointing, let's say. I'm not disappointed myself, to be fair, but I understand that some people might be. So for the price of £39, I guess it could be a little bit cheaper. I guess we could actually sell that for a maximum of £35 in the UK, in the current market. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at the previous Steelbook that has been roaming around in the UK. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the UK when that was released, so my Steelbook is essentially a second-hand from CEX. But you can see both Steelbooks in here, and that's the artwork, a new one, versus the standard poster version. Here's the backs, the spines, sorry. As you can see, the logos have been updated, but you still retain the DC logo. And the back. So, I think when it comes to the back, definitely the standard version wins. We got a beautiful artwork with Arthur Fleck, aka Joker, dancing on the steps. We still get the same credits, but the fact that we're getting an additional artwork is great. When it comes to the insides, you can see it is almost the same. It is almost the same. So you can see this one is a little bit on the green side, whereas this one actually is a little bit warmer, orangey. And if I remember the film correctly, this image is more accurate to the scene of the film, because he's having like this light bulbs on the side, on the right side, and they're shining on his face, and basically it's like a stage light almost, and it's all orangey, warm color. Whereas in here we're actually getting this green dark color, which is the same color that was used when Joker was basically dancing in the bathroom, which is not this scene. So they put a little bit of a different color onto that image. And when it comes to the discs, as I mentioned, we're actually getting updated discs on the new Steelbook. So here we are. Here's the 2019 logo, old blue BBFC certification logos, both on the 4K as well as on the Blu-ray. So yeah, I guess, you know, it's up to you. Which version do you prefer? I definitely and always will prefer the version which actually comes with additional things inside. So in this case, I prefer this. I love the fact that I'm getting additional materials and they're actually housed in a nice box, and it has all the nice details that I really seek in a collector's edition for my favorite movies. Okay, and again, perhaps just to show you, this is a sticker, so there you go. A sticker. Perfect. Okay, well, that was it when it comes to the Zavvi exclusive collector's edition of Joker by Todd Philips, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro. If you like that video, please give it a like and subscribe, and feel free to comment, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Thank you so much. Cheerio and bye bye.